Okay, here we are at Hounds Town USA, home to the happiest dogs on earth. I'm working with a couple of our littler dogs. Nick particularly. Nick, who is sometimes kind of fear-motivated, barks a lot at things. Then I have, this is who? Zen and Kahlua. So if you look at my body, this is particularly for Nick's mom. I have a way of controlling the dog's behavior. So it's not just a free-for-all, but I have this little kennel leash on, and we're allowing the dog to be a dog. But I'm intervening, I'm snapping him out of anything that distracts him with a little correction, a slight correction to distract him. He's not barking, and this is not physical. I'm also going to show you how to put our regular collar on and use it correctly. So all this has to do with is when a dog is correcting him slightly before he acts out. Once he's barking and going ballistic, it's too late. But you do this slowly. You respect the dog's space, understanding all these behaviors 90% of the time are fearful. It doesn't look like it because it looks like aggression, which it is, but it's not motivated by dominance. It's motivated by fear. So once we teach the dog what life is like without a lot of drama, then we get somewhere. He comes to me because I got love and I love him. So he's in a room now with 3 other dogs. He's not overtly aggressive. But I have the leash on in case I have to correct him. There's no energy being expended here. We're not holding him up, we're not picking him up. Little dogs become what we call eternal infants because we're allowing them to jump on us. When I come sit on the couch, I don't allow him to cross a social boundary. None of it. If this was an 80-pound dog, you wouldn't be picking him up. So although he's a fully mature 3-year-old dog, his personality is set. But we have to be good leaders and set boundaries. Okay, continuing with Nick. So it's important to replace this very temporary kennel lead that's just nothing more than a nylon rope with something more permanent. So we supply this collar. This collar don't shrink, it doesn't stretch. So it's simply, you make a P, and you slide it over the dog's head, like so. And that's perfect fit. Then, we take our leash, wherever the hell that is, and we put it on here. Nothing changes for the dog. Now he's on it. This, I'm not a big fan of, but this you use it just for your car, for car safety. The only thing to maintain and control the dog is this leash and collar. We love good behavior. What is good behavior? Just nothing. I'm not talking. I'm not demanding he sits. I'm just loving him because he's not jumping. When I stand up, I get low, he comes to me. Getting low, he comes and I love him. When I stand up, I stand up. There's no energy. You need to connect this to the ring. It has to have a correcting effect. Meaning you snap, it's not overt, it's simple. Here's some distraction in the form of food. He doesn't go for it. Because you notice he's turning towards me for leadership. And I love good behavior. Good boy. Watch again. And nothing's happening. Knock on the door. Correct. Knock on the door again. Correct. Work through this. So obviously the doorbell ringing and the door knocking is a huge spike in energy. It's a trigger for his brain because a lot of times our pet owners are picking the dog up at the door or they're bringing him in other rooms, so we make them deal with their conflicts because that's all it is. And we've created this craziness, we meaning collectively as humans, by picking up the dog and trying to nurture and love bad behavior. So that's his video. It's simple, but it's so simple that most people can't do it. It's so simple. Don't look, talk, or touch. I see Carly over here. I see Nick down here, and I'm looking at the camera. I'm watching here. I just saw his ears come forward, but I'm not bending over staring. If I want him to come to me, watch. Then I love him. And now I give him the confidence, the packed structure that he desperately needs. Every dog in this building needs leadership and structure.